Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Crypto Korean. So we're back with another video and I hope you're all doing well, and let's dive in with the Bitcoin chart. Okay, so we talked about this scenario already in my past videos. We talked about this bearish scenario in this triangle. So as we can see right now, we broke down from this triangle. So I told you that if this keeps hitting this diagonal support, it will break down. So that is really what happened. So now we can see that it can retest around 33.5 or 33.7 level. Okay, it can retest that in that level and then continue moving to the downside. Okay, so our targets to the downside will be around 32,300 or 32,800. So somehow right now it is somehow bouncing back to the some sort of consolidation right here. Okay, and I want to share to you my technical analysis for Bitcoin for the daily chart. Okay, so I already shared these ideas to my private group. So we expected a red candle today. As you can see, let's move here in the orange text first. So we can see this tweezer top. So a tweezer top is commonly a bearish candlestick pattern. So and we can see that this blue line right here is the 20 moving average. So as we can see, it is acting as a resistance. So every time that the price here, every time that the price moves to that 200 MA, it bounce back, move to that, bounce back, move to that, and now we're currently going down. Okay, so now we'll talk about two possible scenarios for the Bitcoin. We'll start first with the bullish scenario for some days that will be bullish. Okay, so our scenario A is, as we can see, this one. Okay, this is a build-up formation. Okay, that's a possible build-up formation. So a build-up is somehow let me illustrate that here. So a build-up, let's say that a market is trending in a range like this one. Okay, a market is trending in a range with this obvious resistance and obvious support, and the build-up is somehow like this one. Okay, that is a resistance. So this will be our build-up. Okay, and if it has a build-up, it is 60% or 70% that it will break to the upside. Okay, so that is what I can see in a Bitcoin daily chart. So that's one of scenarios in Bitcoin. So we can continue forming the build-up right here. So this orange trend line right here as the resistance, and this yellow trend line right here as the support. Okay, so if we continue moving to the downside, let's see if this white trend line can hold the price and bounce back again. If that happens, we can see a breakout to the 40,000 or 41,000 Bitcoin. Okay, so that is a good scenario for Bitcoin. Another scenario that we will be talking is the bearish scenario, which is scenario B. So if we can see this path, this red arrows right there. Okay, if this white line doesn't hold the price, this white line, and continue dropping to this orange trend line right here, and continue hitting this support level, it will break to the downside. Okay, because as you can see, we are in a bear flag formation. So this is a bear flag, this is the flagpole. Okay, this is the flagpole and this is the flag. If that is usually or commonly known as a bear flag formation that has 70% or 60% chance to break to the downside. That's a continuation pattern, which is right now a downtrend. So if that happens, we will have another right 28,000, and maybe we can see 25,000. Okay, 25,000 Bitcoin. This will not happen now. The scenarios that I am talking to you will not happen tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. It will happen not tomorrow or not after tomorrow. It can happen next week or the week after next week. Okay, because we are talking about daily charts. So daily, it takes a long time before it plays out. Okay, so enough with our Bitcoin updates. Let's proceed with our setups today. So before we proceed with our setups today, I would just want to share to you. I just want to give an update on the setups that I gave to you from yesterday's video and from my first video. Okay, so first we'll start with the sand setup. So sand setup, I gave you that setup yesterday on my video. And let us look what happened, okay? Okay, so as I said earlier, I gave this setup on YouTube video on July 7, which is yesterday, and now we are up around 53% gains, okay? Let me just show that to you. So I told you to buy around this purple area, and yes, it somehow kicked that purple area. So I hope you set a buy limit in that area. So let's measure how much we've gained from this setup. So here, we can see a 53% gains just yesterday. That's just a 1 day gains. So 53% in a daily trade or in 1 day is a very good profit. So that really bumps so hard. And another setup that I gave to you is the Store J, which I gave in my first video, and yes, yesterday too. And let's check what happened, okay? So here, okay. So I gave the setup on you, this bullish pennant or falling wedge formation. Actually, this is a bull flag formation. I'm sorry, this is a bull flag formation. So I told you here, you can see this, enter the breakout of that bull flag. And as we can see, we hit almost 3 targets, which give us around 15% max gains, okay? Okay, so this is an example. You can see that it moved to the downside. This is an example that you always need to take profits from your trades, okay? You don't just keep holding them, you need to actualize your profits. So let's measure how much we've gained from that here. So as you can see, we have around 15% max gains from the Store J setup from yesterday's video. So another setup that I gave to you yesterday is Luna. Okay, anyone who remember this setup? I told you to set a buy limit around the purple line. Okay, purple line, and we hit 2 targets, nearly all the targets, but it's okay. We hit 2 targets from there, and we got around 10%. Okay, that's around 10% gains. So that's not bad for a daily trade. Okay, now let me share just 2 more setups that I want for you to see. Okay, here is it. So I posted this setup on Twitter. Okay, I hope you follow me on Twitter. Please follow me on Twitter so you can I always update my Twitter with the setups I posted here in YouTube. I also give some setups on Twitter because sometimes making a video in here in YouTube takes time, and it takes time to upload. So make sure to follow me on Twitter at Crypto Crane. Okay, so I posted this setup on Twitter account and to my also my private group account. And around, okay, let me see, when did I posted the setup? Okay, I posted this setup on July 5. Okay, that's 3 days from now. And what happened? It gained 90% gains in just 2 days. So I tweeted this. You can check my Twitter account if you want some proof. So I told you to buy around this purple line. So you can see there is a consolidation happened here. Okay, so I told you to set a buy limit order in this purple line. And now if we measure that, we can have a gains here at the top, maximum gains of around, okay, let me, okay, so around 87% gains. So in 2 days, that's a very good profits. That is 87% on just 2 days. Okay, that's a very huge. So make sure to follow me on my Twitter account. So another last setup that I want to share with you is the AXS. So I have a private group. We started on June. This is for second month, July. I posted this setup on my private group on July 2, our second day for our second month. This AXS setup, and this blew up. It just really fly out to the moon, whatever they call it. So posted this setup on July 2 on my private group, and we had 183 max gains. Okay, so I told them to buy around the white. Okay, buy around the white line. Let's measure that. Okay, so here it is. We have 183% gains from AXS setup in just 6 days. Okay, that is a very, very, very good profits. And so make sure if you're also interested, join my private group. It's a very cheap, and we also do weekly meetings every Sunday to keep up with each other, to discuss some technical analysis, and to also discuss charts, which has a lot of potential of money. Okay, so a lot of potential going to the upside. And okay, enough for that setups update. We go to our setups today. Okay, so right now it's not a very good to day trade because of the Bitcoin situation, but I want you to keep an eye on this setups, because as soon as Bitcoin stabilizes, this will have a good run up to the upside. Okay, so our first setup today is the ENJ setup. Okay, let me share that to you. Okay, I already posted this setup to my group. So if you want to have this in real time, make sure to join my private group. So we have this very good rounded bottom, or already a cup formation. So we are just waiting for some consolidation before it rises up. Okay, so you can set a buy limit right here at the purple line. If you enter around the purple line, you can have your stop loss around the red line, or you can move this a little bit lower. Okay, so you don't get stopped out. Okay, enter at the purple line after this closes, and then your stop loss would be around this red area, red line here. Okay, and the blue are your target. So I'll give you some time to take a picture. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now our setup, another setup is Mana. So as you can see, it's also a rounded bottom. Okay, let me just close the moving averages because to have a clean chart. So we have this good rounded bottom, a huge cup formation. So I told my group to buy around this purple line. Okay, or you can enter this white line if it doesn't go to the purple line, if you the moment I upload this on YouTube. And you can treat this red line as your stop loss. If you enter around the white line, your stop loss can be the purple line. Okay, so when you already enter around the first target, or this blue line, because I will upload this and maybe the market already moved so fast. So every time it has some consolidation, that consolidation can be the bottom of that consolidation can be your stop loss. Okay, so if ever that already moved to the upside, it will have some consolidation here. You can enter in that area of support right here. You can enter here. the support of that consolidation, and your stop loss can be this white line. Okay, so that's how you play this lines that I always draw. Okay, so I think we are done for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye, guys.